Hey guys, Sean Malone, Jarod Richardson. We're up here at the CRI Base, just reflecting on all of the amazing things that have happened this year, all the places we've went, all the new friends.
Amazing.
We're super excited about 2025. We're beginning to make plans for what we're going to be doing up here. But in 2024, specifically with Asheville, we've grown. Infrastructure has grown. We've gotten more equipment. We've gotten the Bobcat, the trailer, a new cooker, and other equipment came in. Look behind me, all of this deployment gear over here, and then back over here, different trailers and vehicles, and then another trailer down over there, and then yet another trailer over there. This is our warehouse. So if you can see back behind me, there isn't walls up, and that's a bit of an issue. More equipment, it takes more people, takes more volunteers. If you want to come up and jump into the many projects and different initiatives that we have going on here at the CRI Base, hey, we could certainly use you. Maybe you came out and you volunteered out in Asheville and you're just getting to know us. This is our main headquarters up here in Blue Ridge, Virginia. It's about 3.5 hours from the Charlotte area, about 4 hours from the Asheville area. And we have a huge compound here. We got about 25 buildings. It's currently where we're doing our warehousing. We run all sorts of schools and trainings up here. And we have full-time staff that live here. But there's a lot of projects that we want to get going on so that we're ready for all of the things that we're going to do up here this year. And
by the middle of January or so, we're going to be running really hard here at the base to prepare for what we got coming this spring.
But we need people up here. If you want to come up, volunteer for a weekend, we'd love for you to come up. You want to come up, stay a week, stay a month, you can just go online and register for that. Maybe you're asking hey, what's going on at the CRI Base? We'd really love to migrate all of the infrastructure and the equipment and the logistics for deployment related items down to the Charlotte, Fort Mill region.
It's just more practical. There's a huge volunteer base down there. It's a little bit of a harder location to get to, and it serves more of a restful, peaceful sort of atmosphere. And having deployment here in that way is massively disruptive.
It is, and it's hard when a deployment clacks off, to try and get people to fly into Roanoke or to come up here to drive vehicles, to pull vehicles, to load trailers. It'd be much easier in the Fort Mill area. Up here, this is our base. This is where we do training and we do schools and mission schools. And we want it to be more restful and more focused on training, not on the deployment end of things. So I just want to throw that out there in front of people. That's what we're thinking. Hey, you talked about moving to Charlotte. Well, we really love to do both. And it takes people up here and it takes a location down in Charlotte, Fort Mill, somewhere in that region where it's near an international airport for teams coming and going internationally. And then that's really the dream. If you're out there, you could help us with that. Or if you know a building that's available that we could use, help buy a building.
Build a building.
We're a nonprofit organization, so we got to mention, just saying this for the fact of, hey, this is what we're thinking. This is really what we feel like the next step is.
Yeah, absolutely.
This needs to transition into something more restful, more peaceful, a place of training, a place for people to do retreats, and schools. Lots of schools and advanced trainings up here, and really make this what it needs to be, and then make Charlotte the logistical hub.
Right next to that international airport. That's a huge piece. People you can come into Charlotte, stay overnight, and fly out for way cheaper than it takes to come out of Roanoke or get to Roanoke to launch from. It's a major piece to keeping the cost down to our deployments and making them effective, getting there quicker.
We got 2 tractor trailers down in Asheville that we have to move somewhere, and man, I mean, it's a blessing, but it's just going to be logistically challenging moving them from here. Whereas in Charlotte, you have it'd be so much easier to get a donated tractor to pull it.
Right, exactly.
So anyway, be praying for us, be thinking about that, be keeping you guys updated, and be sharing some events and things that are happening in 2025 real soon.